It is perfectly understandable to experience moments of insecurity. We all have times when we feel inadequate, perfectionist, envious, jealous, self-critical, and scared of being rejected or abandoned. We may even act differently around different people, self-sabotage, and not let people see our messy side. However, it is essential to recognize that these feelings are a part of life and that there are ways to cope with them. It is important to remember that these feelings are normal and that there are ways to manage them. For example, talking to a trusted friend or family member, engaging in self-care activities, or seeking professional help can all be beneficial. On the other hand, it is also important to recognize that these feelings can be overwhelming and that it is okay to not always have the answers. It is okay to take a break and to not always have to be in control. Taking control of your insecurities is possible, and seeking therapy can be a great way to do so. A therapist can provide you with the necessary tools to manage them and help you practice self-compassion, challenge your thoughts, and be your own loving parent. If your insecurities are rooted in your upbringing, inner child work can be beneficial. Attachment theory suggests that our relationship behaviors are learned early on in life, so it is never too late to start taking steps to improve your well-being. Taking the first step towards addressing your insecurities can be daunting, but it is worth it. Finding a therapist who can help you work through your insecurities can be a great way to start. It is important to remember that while therapy can be a great way to take control of your insecurities, it is not a guarantee of success. It is possible that therapy may not be the right fit for you, or that it may take time to see results. Additionally, it is important to remember that while therapy can be a great way to take control of your insecurities, it is not a cure-all. It is important to also practice self-care, self-compassion, and self-love in order to truly take control of your insecurities. It is important to be kind to yourself in social situations, as it can be easy to feel like you are not doing the right thing, and this can be a source of embarrassment. If this is something you are struggling with, it may be beneficial to seek professional help for social anxiety. This can help you to challenge the thoughts that are distorting the reality of the situation and build a more positive self-esteem. Additionally, if you are dealing with bullying behaviors, it is important to address this as well. Professional help can provide you with the tools to manage these situations and help you to build a more positive outlook. However, it is important to remember that everyone has different experiences, and it is not always easy to overcome these issues. It is important to be patient with yourself and to take the time to work through these issues in a healthy and constructive way. Focusing on progress rather than perfection is a great way to manage your insecurities. It is important to recognize and celebrate even the smallest of successes. Every morning, take a few moments to look in the mirror and remind yourself of 3 things you like about yourself. It can be difficult to stand up for yourself when you are constantly engaging in negative self-talk, so don't be afraid to ask for feedback from those around you. Additionally, pay attention to how you react to conflict and be aware of any traits such as jealousy, selfishness, sulking, people-pleasing, arrogance, and competitiveness that may be present. Your body language can also be a telltale sign of your insecurities, as people often display their insecurities through their reactions. Although focusing on progress over perfection and celebrating every win can be beneficial in managing insecurities, it is important to remember that it is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It It is also important to be mindful of the way you respond to conflict and be aware of any traits that may be present. Additionally, it is important to be aware of how your body language may be revealing your insecurities. Have you ever experienced a moment of insecurity, where you felt like you weren't good enough or didn't measure up to the expectations of others? It's a normal response to the unpredictability of life, and it's essential to stay present and learn to be comfortable with it. Acknowledge the feeling of insecurity and pay attention to the physical sensations in your body. Don't act impulsively from this place of insecurity. Instead, relax and open your mind to this feeling. Remind yourself that you're alright. You can take deep breaths into your belly and find joy, gratitude, and pleasure even when feeling insecure. You can alter your relationship to feeling insecure. It's not a problem, it's just a part of being human. To gain a better understanding of insecurity, it's also important to recognize attachment insecurities. Analyze family dynamics, evaluate friendships, observe self-destructive behaviors, and analyze working relationships. In this way, you can learn to accept insecurity as a part of life and find peace and contentment, even in the midst of it. It is important to remember that you are not alone in this journey, and there are many ways to cope with your insecurities. However, it is also helpful to note that building self-esteem is a process that takes time and effort. It is not something that can be achieved overnight, and it is important to be patient and consistent in your efforts. Additionally, it is a good idea to be mindful of the fact that everyone's journey is different and that what works for one person may not work for another.